Alright guys, so I just came out of the theater, just came out of watching A Quiet Place Day 1. This is the prequel to the Quiet Place film starring Lupita Nyong'o and Joseph Quinn. This one is not directed by John Krasinski, but I have to say I really like this movie. Do I like it as much as the first two? No, I still think the first two movies are a little bit better. But this movie I thought worked very well as a prequel. It was as intense as the first two films. I like the idea of setting it in a city in New York. I think it's very interesting and a different approach than the first two, whereas the first two we stayed mostly on the farm, and then in the second film we did go more outside of that farm. But I really loved taking a look at how this apocalypse got started, from the viewpoint of being in the largest city, in the loudest city also. So I really like that. I guess my issues with it is I just thought the overall story wasn't as compelling to me as the first two films. And there's a couple of things that happened in this movie where I kept questioning, okay, why is this character making this decision? Why didn't they just do this? Why didn't they just do that? You know, it's like it made me, I kept constantly questioning the movie. And if I'm doing that, then I don't know if I don't know. Like, I guess for me, that's kind of the biggest down point of the movie. But again, the movie's very intense. It moves very quick. It's a very fast-paced movie. And I think Lupita Nyong'o and Joseph Quinn give really great performances. This gives me hope that Joseph Quinn will be a great Human Torch, and obviously we know how great Lupita Nyong'o is. Oh, and by the way, there's some people there are some people who go to see this movie who will see Djimon Hounsou in the trailer and be like, "Oh, we're gonna see him a lot." Let me warn you right now, you're not gonna see a whole lot of Djimon Hounsou in the film. He's not in the movie that much, but it's nice to see him there because you know that this is other than the aliens, other than the creatures, you know that this takes place in the same universe just by having that character around. I'll just say that. So yes, that's my out of the theater reaction, guys, for A Quiet Place Day 1. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.